Hi guys, so today I'll show you how to make deco clay. What deco clay? Deco whipped cream or deco whipped cream clay. So yeah, the materials you need is a container, glue, any glue will do I think, but I'm just using white glue or school glue, water, something to like mix the whipped cream, and some clay. I'm just using Daiso lightweight air dry clay, but you can use any kind of air dry clay. For polymer clay, I'm not really sure. So yeah, you might realize that I'm using both water and glue. It's because I tried to use only water, but the Deco-Den dries out very like flat. I'm not sure if you can see it, but after like the Deco-Den dries, it doesn't retain its shape very well. And I used glue only, and it takes very long to dry. It's okay if you use glue only, but I just think that it takes very long to dry. So yeah. So firstly, you have your container, and you have to put your clay inside. So you can just like put a whole chunk of clay inside, but I think it'll be easier to mix the clay and water and glue together by like making it very thinly and like tearing it out like that, so that it gets mixed easier. So you can put as much or as little as you like. So I have just like have a whole bunch of clay which I already tore earlier. Oops, sorry. So you can see there's about this much clay. So yeah, so when doing this, don't put too much water and glue the first time. If not, you'll make like the whole thing too runny. So yeah, I'm not sure about the ratio of the glue and the water, but I think it's the best if you put like half glue, half water, or a little more water to a little more glue, but it's about the same. So firstly, I will just put some glue, not too much, because I'll still need to put water. So you can see I only put very little glue. Okay, I think it's too little. The lighting doesn't seem good over here. Yeah, it's a little too little, so I put a little more. Yeah, this should do it. And some water. I'm not sure why, but the lighting doesn't seem very good now. I don't know why, but so I need some water. Not too much. So yeah, you can see that the mixture is the clay is starting to soften. You can see that there's some water. Oh shoot, there's some water down here. So yeah, so just take, like, I'm just using a plastic knife, but you can use anything, and like start squishing them together. At first you see that it might be like too watery, but you need to mix, then you'll know. If it's too watery, you can either like add more clay or just let it dry out a little. In this case, it's a little too watery, I think. Yeah, I'll just like, so you can see that there's little lumps of clay. So you just like use the you just like try to squish them flat, and you can just keep mixing them. So So in this case, you can see that it's a little too wet and it doesn't retain its shape. So since I'm doing this video, I'll just add more clay. But don't add too much clay, if not you'll add more water again. You need to add more water again. So I'm just like estimating how much I will need. This much will do, I think. So you just squash them up and mix them. You can keep like twirling them like that, or you can like just keep squishing them. Like you keep squishing them, after that mix them together. It might look really weird right now, but it should be okay later. Try to like get any clay from the side out, because there might be some dry pieces around here and there. So this is still, from the looks of it, it's still a bit too, you can see that it's like, if you pull it up, you can see like the small strands of clay is still like moving, and so I'll just add more clay. So yeah, don't put too much water. I'm okay with adding more clay because I want to make quite a lot, because I'm doing Deco-Den. No, it's just a very small project of Deco-Den, but I'll just need them later. You can see I add some more, so you just continue squishing them together. So I'll just mix them behind the camera so it's a little faster. So you can just mix them until your desired consistency, but it must not be too like runny or wet, because if not, it will be very hard for it to retain its shape. So I'm just mixing them up. Oh yeah, and if you want your clay to be, oh my god, that was scary. Sorry about that. And if you want like your whipped cream to be of another color, you can just like put some like paint, or like if you have the same kind of brand but different color, you can also put in. So yeah, ooh, it's slanted. Okay. It's good for you to like keep stirring and mixing them, so that they would be like, so there won't be lumps of clay, but you try to pack them together so that there are no air pockets. So after mixing them up, you can see it looks like that. It isn't like very shiny, so it's kind of a matte color. So if it's too shiny, it's like there's too much water. So yeah, so this is just a very simple tutorial on how to make Deco whipped cream clay. I'm sorry like this video is long. So yeah, bye guys.